So we are now on the fifth week of our virtual class, and we're going to discuss today the second lesson on music. Now let's proceed with the objective of this lesson. So for this week, our objective is for you to be able to explain the performance practice. What are those? Those are the setting, composition, role of composers, performers, and the audience, of course, in the 20th century. Then, second one, you're going to relate 28th century music to other art forms. What are those other art forms? We're going to find out later. And number 3, perform music sample for the 20th century. So we're going to find out what will be the learning task for this week. Okay, let's proceed with your activity agad, no? Now for this week, for topic 2 on music, this is your idea. Your introduction, development, engagement, and assimilation. Let's proceed with your learning task 1 agad. Okay, for your learning task number 1, that is under the introduction, this one. For learning task number 1 class, it's a listening activity. It's a required task. It will ask you to watch and listen and analyze the excerpts from the Firebird Suite of Igor Stravinsky. So Igor Stravinsky is one of the famous composer from Expressionism from the 20th century. So papanoorin nyo lang tong 3-minute video which is entitled The Firebird Suite. Again, watch, listen, and analyze it. Then, you're going to answer the reflection guide for your forum. So, after viewing the video, you're going to create a discussion. Okay, what are your questions or reflection guide? 1, what did you observe upon listening and viewing the excerpt from the Firebird Suite? Okay, observation lang muna. Pangalawa, what you have noticed in the tempo. When we say tempo, ito'y tumutukoy sa kung gaano kabilis o kabagal ang isang composition. Okay? Of Igor Stravinsky composition. Now, give at least 5 different moods that you have felt while listening to the music. Number 2, you're going to answer the reflection in a paragraph form. Yung iba ang ginagawa, 1, sinusulat, tinatay pa yung question tapos sagot. Again, answer in a paragraph form. These are just your guide questions. Do you need to answer all of them, no? Then, as usual, since it's a forum, you need to reply at least 1 post from your classmates or to other section. You can respond thoughtfully, courteously, and always observe online etiquette. Then, limit your post and reply that needed to requirement. That means isang post, isang paragraph form, tapos isang reply. Then, you will be provided by a video on how to participate in the discussion forum. Alam niyo na yon. Tapos, i-click nyo lang yung link when you already have your answer for those reflections or reflection guide. Then, let's proceed with your learning task number 2 that is still under development. This is entitled Musical Work. Okay, pangalawa. You're going to listen again to the works of the 20th century composer after understanding their life and works. Okay? Papakinggan nyo lang ang mga composition nila. These are just 1 to 2 minutes video lang. First is Arnold Schoenberg. The second one is Igor Stravinsky. These are 6. 3 is Sergei Prokofiev. 4 is Francis Poulenc. 5, George Gershwin. And number 6 is Leonard Bernstein. So, a total of 6 minutes listening activity. Papakinggan nyo lang yon for you to be able to answer the next forum. Okay. Now, what are your reflection guides? 1, what can you say about the flow of music? Next, which instrument usually played the melody? You'll just have to identify what instrument provided naman dun sa video, no? What have you noticed about the tempo? Again, tempo pertains to kung gaano kabilis o kung gaano kabagal ang isang composition. 4, what are the unique characteristics of the 20th century music which are not present in original Filipino music? Okay, for this question, You'll just have to differentiate the characteristics of OPM music, or the original Filipino music, and the 20th century music. So those are your 4 questions or guide questions. After that, alam nyo na yon. You're going to answer your reflection in a paragraph form, post it in the forum box. You need to reply at least 1 from your classmate or to the other sections. Okay, 1 post, 1 reply sa baba nun. Meron naman kayong video on how to participate on a forum. Okay, just add new discussion topic. Okay, so that's learning task number 2. Let's proceed on your learning task number 3. This is a required task again under engagement. Okay, so for learning task number 3, it's a multiple intelligence. I was able to provide you 3 activities. Pipili lang kayo dun sa 3. Okay, again, hindi nyo sasagutan yung 3 o hindi nyo gagawin yung 3. Pipili lang kayo dun sa 3 ibibigay kong activity. What are those? Okay. So in this part, you're going to provided by a motivation or output, o kailangan na kayo magbigay ng output or performance nyo for this topic. Okay. So you have 3 choices. If you want activity number 4, what is this? Sing it to the 20th century composers. Kung ito ang gusto nyong gawin, do it. Okay? What are the things you need to do? Among the musical styles of the 20th century composer, you're going to select 1. Ang daming composer doon at saka composition nila. Pumili lang kayo ng isa. The content is all about their musical style, biography, that means their life and works of the composers and composition. 2. Tune your composition with a popular music. Using your smartphone, record the video of your performance. Then, type in your file name and don't forget to read the rubrics. Kung ayaw nyo ang activity na to, you still have 2 choices. The second one is a musical poem. Okay? Dito naman, you'll just have to create 6 stanza poem. That's 4 lines per stanza. Among the different musical styles of the 20th century music, choose 1. Uulitin ko, ipili lang kayo dun sa mga given composers. You just have to type the poem in an MS Word format. Ayan ang format natin. Ang font nyo ay Arial, ang font size nyo is 12. Of course, with your title, no? Then read the rubrics para makatulong sa inyo. Okay. Again, yung activity number 4, you'll have to sing and perform. Activity number 5, itong pangalawa, you'll just have to compose a composition, a 6 stanza poem. Nagkakaintindihan po? That's your second choice. Kung ayaw nyo to, let's have the third choice. It's activity 6, which is a film showing. Simple lang gagawin. You'll just have to watch the video clip of the West Side Story. A West Side Story is a famous opera, a theater play, no? Entitled Somewhere. This one, provided yung video. If I'm not mistaken, this is 4 to 5 minutes lang. Then, write a reaction paper explaining the following elements of the performances. What are the elements of theater play na lesson nyo na to ng grade 9 kayo? Theater arts. Settings, musical compositions, role of composer and lyricist, role of the performance, that means the actors and the actresses, role of the audience, sound of musical direction, script and screenplay, props, costumes, and lighting. Then, you'll just have to save your work in MS Word. Okay? Uulitin ko. 3 ang choices nyo for learning task number 3. It's either going to perform a song, compose a song, or a film showing video clip critic. Okay? Naintindihan po. 3 ang choices nyo. Kung saan kayo mas madadalian, yun ang gawin nyo. Okay? Para lalong mas makatulong, you can download this file, activity 4, 5, and 6 para makapili kayo ng maayos. Okay? Uulitin ko, class, ha? Hindi nyo gagawin yung 3. Pipili lang kayo sa 3. Activity 4, activity 5, or activity 6. Perform, compose, or react. Okay? Okay, let's continue with learning task number 4. Okay, this is complete me. It's a required task. Okay. So you'll just have to answer these questions, no? Your understanding about the music of 20th century is that itutuloy niyo lang yung phrase. Okay, number 2. I love listening to the 20th century music composition because, sulat ng reason. And number 3, the reason why I really appreciate instrumental music from the 20th century period is because, number 4, answer the reflection in paragraph form. Parang learning task 1 at learning task number 2 lang to, no? You just have to make a discussion forum answering the 3 questions. Okay? That's for learning task number 4. For learning task number 5, you will be given 15 minutes lang para makasagot. Okay? Your task is to get the highest grade. Pwedeng mag-attempt ng kahit alam basta makuha niyo yung pinaka-highest grade. But every attempt, you only have 15 minutes. So you'll have to press this preview quiz now. It will give you a preview na sinasabing 15 minutes ka lang ibibigyan ng time para matapos lahat ng questions. Example number 1. Match the picture of composer with their musical stars. So nandoon yung image at saka pangalan. Pipindutin nyo itong si choose. You will see 5 examples. Pipiliin nyo lang doon isa na kung na composition niya. Okay, paano masasagot ang mga gantong, ang learning task number 5? Again, you will be provided by a video presentation. Yun ang papanoorin niya para masagot lahat ng learning task 1 to 5 niyo. Okay? So again, for learning task number 5, you only have 15 minutes to answer 20 questions, I think, for you to be able to identify the composition of each composer. Yun lang. Okay? So you have 5 learning tasks 1 to 5. Lesson 1 to learning tasks 1, 2, and 4 ay discussion forum. You just have to answer the given guide questions. Now, learning task number 3, pipili lang dun sa 3. And learning task number 5 is a quiz. Okay? May tanong po ba kayo? You can ask me questions here at the end of your topic 2, or you can direct it to me through Messenger. Okay?